In this video we're going to build a sea lion. We're going to need a 2x4 curved slope, a 2x2 curved slope, a 2x2 plate with 2 studs on the side and a raised piece, 2 curved bricks, a 1x2 plate, 2 2x2 plates, 1 2x3 plate, 1 1x2 brick, 1 2x2 brick, 1 2x2 inverted slope, 1 2x2 regular slope, 2 1x3 slopes, and 2 2x3 wedge plates. We're going to start with the 2x3 plate and the 2 wedge plates. Now we want to put the wedge plates together so that they make this shape here, kind of like a long arrow shape, and we're going to stick them onto the 2x3 so that they stick out wide on the sides. This is the shape here. So you're going to have a row of 6 studs across the bottom that are made by putting those 2 slope wedges together, and then the point of the arrow shape that they make is going to be in the middle of that 2x3 plate, pointing at the last 2 studs. Now we're going to take the 1x2 plate and stick it onto those 2 studs that the arrow is pointing at, like this. And then we're going to take the big long curved slope and we're going to stick the bottom of it down, the square shape on the bottom, down so that it sticks on those 2 studs and then over this flat bit in the middle, like this. So you still see the 6 studs on the end, and then you have your curved slope going up. Now we're going to take this piece here, the 1x2 plate that has the side studs, and you see the way the back of it looks like steps, and then if you look underneath your curved slope you also see step shapes. We're going to fit those together like this, so that now you have a flat shape on the bottom and the curve slopes upward until it reaches these 2 studs, and then there are 2 studs sticking out at the front. Now underneath we're going to take the 2x2 brick and stick it into that space there, and then we're going to take our 2 1x3 slopes and they're going to stick out at the sides, sticking on underneath in the last space that's left. Now you can see he has his back flippers and his front flippers. Now we're going to set this down for a minute and work on the head. So the sea lion's head is going to start with this 2x2 upslope, which has 4 studs on top, 2 solid ones and 2 hollow ones. And we're going to take our 2 curved bricks and we're going to stick them on, not the bottom of the curved bit, but the little bit that sticks out at the front is going to stick onto the solid studs so that the curve hangs down over the back of our brick. Now we're going to, you see again we've made like 2 steps here, and we're going to take one of our curved slopes and it has kind of steps underneath. You're going to stick it down so that it covers all of the studs. Now we have this long slope and then curve for his head. Now we're going to take this 1x2 brick and stick it underneath the back of his head, and then we're going to stick that on top of this slopey piece, and the slope is going to slope away from, like his nose points out to the front and this slope points out to the back, Then we're going to take this 1x2 plate and stick it down underneath that slope, and then we're going to take the whole of his head and neck and stick it onto his body. Now his front is very flat except for the 2 studs that are pointing out the front. We're going to make his front be a nice curved chest where he's sticking his chest out. We're going to take this 2x2 plate and we're going to stick the last 2 curved slopes on either side of it to make one big continuous curve, and then we're going to stick that onto those studs on his front. And now you have your completed sea lion.